What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Explosive Wonder. I'm your host, Nuclear. Today, we're going to look at all 5 PWHL Season 1 jerseys. And what I mean by Season 1 is that they generically started with generic jerseys for the first year, and then the second year they kind of took the assets of their branding package, moved it to year 2. So this is year 1 video of the jerseys, and I will quickly break down each jersey, which one I like best and which one I like worse. So let's get into it right now. As the the first one that I'm going to start off with is the Boston Fleet. I went in a little bit different order in my logo video, and again, I just want to apologize for the lighting and for my background. This isn't my typical filming location, but that location wasn't ready for me, so I had to come and film here instead. So, yeah, let's get into the jerseys. The first jersey is dark green, with black as the secondary and white as the tertiary. The jersey itself is dark green with a generic step class reading Boston in black text. The black text is outlined in white, and the waist stripe is black, outlined again in white. Same thing for the arms. I'm sorry, silver lettering for this one, not black. My bad. Gray, actually, gray. Next up, the Minnesota Frost. Same thing for the Frost, kind of, but instead of Boston, it's Minnesota down the front. And instead of gray text, it's black text, and instead of gray striping, it's black striping. So that's next up, the Toronto Scepters. Same thing for the Scepters. Similar jersey here, and yeah. Ottawa Charge, same thing, except, yeah, they use gray lettering and gray stripes as well. Montreal Victoire, the Victoire is black instead of gray. So, yeah. Okay, in terms of my favorite, here we go. Oh, and all PWHL first jerseys have the PWH logo, PWHL logo in the collar. It's basically in a shape of a W with 2 crossed hockey sticks for 2 of the middle lines in the W. So, in terms of my favorite, I'm gonna have to I mean, in terms of my least favorite, I'm gonna have to give it to, I want to say Ottawa, because the red, the Victoire, the red is just too dark for me in this jersey. It doesn't really complement well with the black at all, so I would personally make the letters and the stripes gray instead of black, just like you did for Boston and Ottawa. So yeah. Terms of my next favorite, I'm gonna have to go with Boston's green jersey. I think the logo, but the jersey is just too dark for me. Maybe, well, actually, I'm gonna say Ottawa's red for my next favorite. Sorry. Really nothing to complain about here. Ottawa is one of the better looking designs in year one. If you ask me, the red and the gray really play off well each other. I just think that the other jerseys are better. Next, Toronto's blue. I really like this one over the Ottawa one because I love that shade of blue. I kind of wish the Tampa Bay Lightning could try it out sometime. And they have in the recent Stadium Series, I think. Anyway, I would love Tampa to try out this shade of blue sometime. Yeah. Either between, and I'm gonna have to give second place to Boston's green just because of what I said before. Even though the gray does contrast really nicely with that dark green. And yeah, no complaints other than that. And finally, my top favorite is the Minnesota Frost. Now, last time I ranked their logo in the middle, and don't know why, but some of the other logos just looked kind of better than the Minnesota Frost logo. And yeah, really great jerseys in year one for the PWHL. These were released in November of last year, something like that. But I will cover the new jerseys that were released this year, and I will talk about the new expansion teams in the PWHL in a later video. But hope you like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Kapow.